The two guards, one red and the other blue, were enjoying the sunny, pleasant weather while supervising Penny. It was yet another average day on the job, aside from the fact that they hadn't actually been paid for weeks since the brutal dismemberment of General Ironwood, their superior. "Nothing unusual has happened yet," the Red Guard said to his companion as he peered through the window of the burger joint from the outside, as he observed Penny on her lunch date with Ruby that had inexplicably escalated into a full-blown orgy involving all of the other patrons. The fry cook and his spatula, the manager, and the waiters and waitresses, as well as copious amounts of grease, milkshakes, and various condiments. I haven't made a video in 6 months, and already we are just hitting the ground running, folks. Ruby and Penny were now engaged in mutual, God, I'm gonna butcher this, conilulus, cauliflower, thoroughly ignoring their food. "I guess you could say that they're eating out," the Red Guard shouted unnecessarily as he noticed the oral intercourse his ward was engaging in with her partner. The Blue Guard punched the Red Guard in the gut this instance of bullshit and stepped in front of his colleague so that he could take a look. "I think we should step in. It's getting too intense. Penny's table manners are atrocious. She and her girlfriend don't have napkins, and the worst part is that they didn't use their free drink coupon," the Blue Guard replied responsibly. "You're right. Let's go in." "Oh my God, the ice cream truck!" the Red Guard bellowed very irresponsibly as he caught sight of the ice cream truck trundling down the street towards them, driven by none other than Neapolitan, who had her exposed breasts and face presented against the windshield and wore a blissful expression for some reason, and was being chased by dozens of screaming rabid children clutching their meager allowances, several of which had already collapsed from exhaustion and had either died from heat stroke, hydration, attack from neighborhood animals, or a combination of all three. They would not be the last. The two guards ran out onto the street, waving their arms, trying to catch Neo's attention so that they could enjoy soft-serve ice cream freshly squeezed from her memories and penetrate her refrigerator and freezer with their batons. Unfortunately for them, Neo's euphemistically described private parts were currently occupied by Yang Xiaolong's large, meaty hands, and their equally euphemistically described sex organs would not meet Neo's anytime soon, as the guards were quickly run over by a very distracted ice cream lady and stampeded on by a herd of starving children. They were rushed to the hospital and treated in exchange for pornographic material featuring Penny. Neo panted seductively to Yang, who was still pounding her with the force of multiple angry bees. As Neo accidentally mangled a few more pedestrians with her truck, Yang inserted the thin end of a funnel into her ass and poured a gallon of milk into the opening. In a matter of seconds, Neo clenched hard enough to turn coal into pearls, or some inaccurate bullshit some stupid bimbo says to a boy and girl before they fight 11 other boys and 11 other girls to the death. If this is a reference to something, I'm sorry, corn on Jacob, I did not get it. The milk churned rapidly inside Neo, and the moment Yang pulled the funnel out, Neo released her enema that had now transformed into chocolate ice cream. It sprayed out of her ass and dribbled down her legs. Yang knelt down and quickly licked it up.
"Wow, Neo, this is pretty kinky. I can't believe you were dairy to this,"
Yang joked, to which the surviving children still in pursuit of the truck and the pedestrians in the immediate area who had not been killed by impact with the vehicle groaned and mentally died a little more. Suddenly, Nora's maniacally grinning face slammed into the windshield, followed by the rest of her body, which remained outside of the new hole in the glass and was completely straight in posture. "Heard you were talking about shit," she said. Nora's expression quickly filled with rage, and she grabbed Neo. Yang, despite not being satisfied with her ice cream service, jumped out of the truck, not wanting to be caught in the crossfire of the Valkyrie's wrath. The truck was going very fast, but Yang remained relatively unharmed, as her jump had been stopped by an elderly woman who had been waiting to cross the street. Yang's fall had been broken by the old lady, and for some unfathomable reason, the old lady had been broken by Yang's fall. Nora tasted the ice cream still oozing out of Neo's butt. "Why the fuck isn't this maple syrup flavored, you ass trash?" she screamed in fury before circumcising the ends of a terrified Neo's nipples with her front teeth. Neo screamed in agony as all this ice cream leaked out of the bite marks on her nipples and her breasts rapidly deflated. This only served to anger Nora more, and she crashed the ice cream truck into the local fire station, causing the truck to burst into treats and set the building alight, as well as kill the remaining children with fire and shrapnel. Nora emerged from the wreckage of the truck, unscathed and cackling madly as she stole 2 fire axes and brutally hacked apart all the volunteer firemen who happened to be at the scene so she could do their job and extinguish the flames with their blood. However, she had not stopped the fire quickly enough to save Neo, who had begun melting into a puddle of hundreds of gallons of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. Neo said before she turned completely into liquid completely and died. Nora stole the keys to one of the fire trucks and filled the water tank with Neo's remains. She drove around the city and sprayed passerbys with Neo's liquefied body, causing them to contract diabetes. Eventually, Nora got bored and gave Ren a tit job using large quantities of Neo's body as lubricant, before dumping the rest into Blake's litter box, which Ren ejaculated on. To be continued. Guys, I didn't mean to, but I'm pretty sure this counts as porn. So I hope you guys enjoyed porn on my channel. Please like and subscribe. Holy fuck.